Grumpy old man.
Hello, eh? We are Grumpy Old Man from the Netherlands. Hello everyone. And Dave, of course. Hi Dave. And yeah, so today it's snowing. So I had to say from you, it was snowing because we are timing our episodes. We never know when we are playing it. So we never know in which time of year it's gonna broadcast.
Yeah, so that's why we had a Christmas tree in the middle of January. But never mind.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay, now, today we're going to talk about, a couple of things, but first we're going to start about Rush. You wanted to say or tell something about Rush. We already talked a while ago about Rush. They had a new drummer, and now it's half a year past and they're already playing live.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
But first I thought it was nice because we wanted to mention two bands from Canada. One old band who is now doing their reunion tour, and that's Rush. And the other one is Angine De Poitrine, and that's just the upcoming new, well, for us upcoming, for a lot of people I already know them for years, I think. So that's nice to combine those two. So, okay, Rush, we talked about it about a year ago, I think, when there was mentioned the fact that they would tour again. And I don't know if we had some concerns about it, but we were really happy and hoping they would come to the Netherlands also, so we could see them again. The problem with me is the fact that we saw them live in 1981 on a moving pictures tour. That was in their really prime heyday, best times ever for Rush, I think. Every time I saw them after that, I saw them, I think, another 4 times or something, or 3 or 4 times. It didn't have the impact it had on me in 1981. And now I'm seeing the back on tour, and they have the girl drummer, I forgot, of course, the name, but she is playing excellent, and it's really, really great. And but the voice of Geddy is, of course, the guy is in his 70s. And you hear that. I vividly remember seeing them in Ahoy. I don't know that was. I don't know which tour it was. The 40-year tour or something, or the 35-year tour or whatever. And it was the end of the tour, and his voice was, well, not good. Let's say that, and I understand because it was a tour and they had played many shows, and that's gonna affect your voice, of course. I really understand, but now I'm seeing them play, and it's the beginning of their new tour, and he has that same voice. It's really not that good anymore, and while it's instrumental sounding great, his voice isn't that great, and we already mentioned, I believe, the prices of the tickets. They're really off the chart. I don't know, so I'm not gonna see them. We're gonna play here in Holland. I still have that 1981 concert in my mind, which was great. So I'll leave it to that. I'm really a Rush fan, but this is no, not for me.
Well, I hope they're gonna play now if you are not coming. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay. No, because
No,
I saw them.
Yeah, no, but if we are not coming, I hope they're gonna play still. That's what I meant. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they watch our channel and. Sorry,
So,
sorry guys.
These are Dutch stroopwafels. It's also nice to know. Maybe we had them already earlier.
Yeah, but you had
the small.
the shrunken
These are
ones.
the real ones. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, yeah. But you said you were also a bit touched. You saw them on YouTube.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then the what terrible that we don't know the name. Why don't you prepare it properly?
Yeah.
She played the fills in I think Tom Sawyer or something, that song, and then the whole crowd is cheering.
Yeah,
of
that's
course, and
yeah.
then okay, that is of course. But I thought, you know why they are so hysterically applauding and cheering? Because they've paid $1,000 for a ticket and $300 for a T-shirt and $20 for a pint of beer. Yeah, then you have applaud your money out of it. But okay, no, the girl, she can really drum, and I'm sure if there is a heaven, God would say to Neil Peart, Neil, stop practicing for a minute. Please stop practicing and have a look. And he would approve, thumbs up, and then he would go on with practicing. I'm almost to the best version of YYZ. I have to practice further. No, but so he would approve. But for me also, it's not Rush anymore. The Rush was so really about those three guys. And Neil Peart, he brought so much more than only being a drummer. It's so, yeah. For me, it's the same. But it's the best Rush cover band in the world. Let's say that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's completely true.
Okay. Well, now we can go to the next.
The next, Angine De Poitrine. Sorry. Well, I saw them first, I think, where Rick Beato talked about them. My dog is again destroying something.
Yeah, okay.
But okay, Angine De Poitrine. Yeah, well, what can I say? Everybody is really enthusiastic about them, and great this and great that. And then one of the points they make is, well, it's not AI. I don't understand that argument really. To me, it's well, they improvise over loops, and how great that is. Yeah, that's great, and it's maybe interesting, but it doesn't do it for me. I don't understand the music they make. It's really too far for me. And concerning the way they look great and with the masks and everything, and I heard a story about how that came about. They had 2 gigs in the same place, 2 nights apart or something, and I thought, well, maybe we should do something completely different. And then first they played as they always played, and then they completely dressed up, and nobody knew they were the same guys. Funny. But yeah, there are of course many other bands who also dress up, and I get the feeling that if you don't dress up today, you're not you can't come with the rest of the bands or something. You have to do something extraordinary besides your music. So yeah, no, it's and I think it's really a hype or something. I saw them play on a festival in Canada, on a jazz festival. Yeah, of course. And everybody went out of their heads, and I really don't.
No.
I don't understand it.
No. Well, luckily for you, after this sour reaction, I'm going to give you my reaction. Yeah, I never heard of them. You told me a few times. Have a look, have a listen. So I read something about them that it was also a bit like in the Prog symphonic rock corner. Then I saw a picture and I thought, yeah, for me then it's already not a symphonic rock with that drum setup. It is like a small 5-piece set, so a proper drummer in symphonic rock has like at least 6 or 7 toms and a lot of cymbals. So there I was already, no, this is for me, I think it's going to be an alternative rock thing or something. So then I had a listen. So now I listened the first, I do this, but I listened to it on YouTube. First song I thought, okay, now well, nice with guitar and nice sound and okay. And now let's see how the next song is. Well, it was the same sound, the same kind of riff, but then a different rhythm. And on and on and on. And then I thought, okay, well, these guys gonna be, how are they gonna develop them? You know, if they're gonna make a second album. So then I had a look and I was listening to the second album. So then I thought, yeah, and it was costing me energy, their music. I can't explain it, but I don't know. I didn't get it, just like you. Maybe it's, of course, has to do with us, but I didn't get it. And in the end, I thought it's also a hype, and it's not, you know, I also read somewhere it's also a bit like Zappa. Well, I think Zappa would use something like that only in a verse and then move on to the next thing. Much more imagination and fantasy. So it was for me a bit poor. So in the end I thought, okay, this is prog for people who don't like prog. That's what I thought. Yeah. So, okay, let's get on.
Yep.
To our 1 year...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, now, here.
Eh? It's snowing and...
It's 30 degrees.
Oh, bloody hot. Yeah, one year of Grumpy Old Man. What can I say? Have we developed something? Are we working up something, or is it just crumbling down?
Well, the first we did was Aussie.
Oh yeah.
From there it went.
Yeah, it went down. Yeah, right. And we keep on going down, people. Please. So yeah, that was.
Well, it was for me. It was very. Oh, do you want to say something? No.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
No. Yeah. For me, it was in 2015, 16. I said to Peter, because I still lived in Amsterdam in my small house in the center, cozy, nice. Friends coming in, Peter a lot, and then we talked the whole night about music. And I said, wouldn't it be nice just put a camera on and we're talking about music and you take the best pieces out of an evening and that's it, and maybe nice. So of course then we did 10 years nothing with the idea. And then last year we said, well, shall we try it, why not? And yeah, but it's worked out completely different than I thought. I thought we're gonna talk with each other, but I know from that first episode, you turn to the camera and start talking in the camera. And I thought, oh my God, we have to talk to the people. So that I had to learn. And then you being examinator from hell, I also have all the years and the band and the names correct, what is really out of my comfort zone, but I tried hard. For me, I had a big development because in the first episode you see me struggling with all kinds of notes and really non-tempo at all. And later you get the hang of it. And but I love doing it, and I think if we had 5,000 watches, it would be too much for me. And if we had 20 watches, it would be too small. But now we have like every time around 100, 200 watches, and I love it. I also love the comments, especially I already named the guy, that Dave. He's always reacting, and that's so kind. I'm almost thinking if Dave is not going to react for 3 weeks, we are getting worried. I think we are getting do a check on his house. There's something wrong with Dave. No, but and all the reactions. We have a couple of music journalists who are watching us here in Holland, and we know they say one said last time, "You're the best kept secret in Holland," and he loved to watch, and so that is nice. And also had some critics, of course. You also always take something in your head with that. Sometimes you think, where are you talking about? But sometimes you think, yeah, well, maybe there's a point in that. And what was your best episode, thinking back? So, no.
I really don't know.
No, for me it was the Holds What Sounded Likes. I loved the Holds What Sounded Likes.
I think we developed in a good way.
Yeah.
It's starting to become more of a sort of conversation. What we first started out thinking to do.
Yeah.
And that's great.
Yeah, for me it was always about the connection we had, our connection with the bands, and maybe also trying to tell something from our personal life, how it was back in the 70s, 80s in Holland. So, well, that's it.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on because you got some.
Coincidence, because we talked about that band Angine De Poitrine, how it's called, Poitrine. So, in 2014, I recorded songs with the band The Sunday Goose, Where My Heart Lies. We've done nothing with the recordings, and a few months ago, a label suddenly said, we want to bring it out. So it's out on CD and Bandcamp and all the streaming services. The reactions are absurd good on all the platforms and a lot of magazines. It's Prog, it's symphonic rock with Lee. She has a beautiful voice. People compare her to Karen Carpenter and Joni Mitchell, and well, it's nice. But it's what I want to say, because that happened for me in the last year. I can't play music anymore live because I became ill in 2017. Nothing serious. I'm now better again, but I can't play music anymore. So that's why I'm so happy to do Grumpy Old Men together with my long-lived friend. And at least my dream came true, an album, The Sunday Goose, Where My Heart Lies. And we are in magazine, German, English, and this is a French magazine. And it's a bit of a coincidence because the band we talked earlier about is also in it. So if you love it, buy it.
I agree. Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah.
I hope you're gonna make a new album with one of your projects soon.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna make a video within a couple of weeks for a Wipe.
A band, Wipe.
Wipe, William and me.
Okay.
Two-man band.
Okay, now.
And of course we're gonna make an EP this year.
Oh wow.
Okay.
So.
Well, that's it, I think, for this episode. Yeah. I hope you like this. It's more loose than normal. And we're gonna see you in the next one, next Friday. Yeah. Just in case you're wondering, when will it be aired? Friday.
Every Friday.
Every Friday. And we'll see you then.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
It was wonderful! Bravo!
I loved that.
Yeah, it was great.
It was pretty good.
Well, it wasn't bad.
Well, there were parts of it that weren't very good.
It could have been a lot better.
I didn't really like it.
It was pretty terrible.
It was bad.
It was awful.
We're doomed.
We're dead already.